na said the aye no esi na watching nyina mu a ensem ahodo sisi enti edu ya wada se ya na ensem no de asisi ni de egusu esisi nyina no yabo no nyina atofa na atimi adi ho nkomo ne enkomo a egu apono so aye ba bedi ebi eye National Cathedral ehun nsensem na ode no tonche so na me no kasai LGBT hun nsensem enso enenam ehwiem ene ensem afrodofro bebre na adeba ko a eye nika ne say anytime be a National Cathedral hun nsem beba abontin aye ka no na LGBT so de ne ho de aba behwim efi last week besi this week ye hun krata hodo a finance minister atro ede akwaji sika yemfa ma National Cathedral 25 million Ghana cedis 142 million Ghana cedis 37 million Ghana cedis ni nyina no a yedi hu komo no ene LGBT abetodwa say omoso akob mountain billboard kese a che so mo dey celebrate a che say LGBT for no a month of June omo bosome to mo dey celebrate ene omakwa pulling it down enra ntawantawa ne hyase mentim wase ne hyase o na hyebedwa fie menu ka say parliamentary committee on legal and constitutional affairs ya bo mu kwadu afie twamu no mo ye se o mo ye hwehwemu ensema hodo Ghana for da beto o mani ma sinkunya o mo ka so mo pe 15 weeks is almost a year e be mo fa ma nam so ama NDC for ebo mu kwadu ene sansem ni bebre togbe afede ensem no so da so e wo ho e ma remfi se no so na otwi mu a future pa entene yebedi ho nkomo medidi samo hoto the captain of the Dresho from my game mafia be ha a man from Sami on top come twetwe ne koso no WhatsApp number ne da ho na so akere wadwen e dia fa ho men sabre na panyufo eba ne do so ntini yenko na yembiebie ne mani ba ko mienu miensa na yenhwe sede na otwi esi akọ se ekoyi se ankoyi yenhwe sede na otwi esi etie na yeba ha Amanyosem eni edwumadi a yede ebro sede ye no firi duada ekosi eye yawada ena yede ebrewo nene ensebe na yehwe ene yehwe the National Cathedral. The National Cathedral abeye asoye ba ko a eme se abegidin ewo Ghana pa efri most you say last week basi this week the major story a trendy ewo media mo Ghana for discussion in akoso National Cathedral. Maru fit is the first time a share since 2017 basi no National Cathedral di hunkomo and then so ba be di hunkomo na yenhwe ade bi Ghana eyo man yade mra enebu eye oman yi eye afe apem ahankron de okonomi enu 1992 constitution ena yedi bu oman yi na ewiase ama ahodo no okọ man bi ti se Morocco okọ man bi ti se Saudi Arabia okọ man bi ti se Afghanistan Pakistan ana se Palestine omiye maya yetime declare say Islamic State and ntino kwa omono mra omo hihye nyina no eti sede enkramosum ene omo mra na esitie Ghana yebeka say a secular country na yenhwe de constitution enyina so na ne yentimi ensua de ne nkomo kakra bi ewa ha ofa Ghana constitution 1992 constitutional preamble na tifin nsem no de egyina so no say we the people of Ghana in exercise of our natural and inalienable right to establish a framework of government which shall secure for ourselves and posterity and blessings of liberty, equality, of opportunity and prosperity, in a spirit of friendship and peace with all people of the world, and in solemn declaration and affirmation of our commitment to freedom, justice, probity, and accountability, the principles that all power of government sprang from the sovereign will of the people, the principle of universal adult suffrage, the rule of law, the protection and preservation of fundamental human rights and freedoms, unity and stability of our nation, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this constitution. And in 1992, we need a troy, any ne trans ye Ghana for na trans ne adwene ye ho ne hyehyɛ ye mra ne de abeto se ye nipa baako ye kro baako ye pa yonkofa o wiase afa na nyina we ni mra ya giatum se ye de eba na ye de abebo ye oman ho ebra enti 1992 ne je editum na ye hwa de bi Ufa a constitution no a ankyerɛ wo baabi say Ghana a Christian country and as a Christian nation and as a Islamic nation as a Islamic state. Nemum yɛbɛka sɛ Ghana yɛyɛ ɔman a yɛyɛ secular state. Na yɛka sɛ secular state a secular state is an idea pertaining to security whereby a state is or purport to be officially neutral in matters of religion, supporting neither religion nor irreligion. Ni nyinaa ne sɛ ka sɛ ɔman bi ɛyɛ secular, ɔman ne deɛ ɔman ho kwan sɛ obiara betimi asom no asum ɔpɛ ne gidi a ɔwɔ betimi adom yɛn hyɛ sɛ wontimi nyɛ sumwe wontimi nyɛ sumwe ɛnyɛ ne saa tɛ na ɔkɔ countries bi ahodo a yɛsi wontimi nyɛ kristosum wɔ hɔ wontimi nyɛ wɔ ha ne ɛboro nkrɔfoɔ ne no Ghana yɛn te saa te oba yɛnua nkramofoɔ sɛ me samo hotɔ me gyina me kristoni obi yɛ kramoni yɛwɔ anonkofoɔ yɛware yɛ ho yɛte afiam yɛ business bo yɛ bibia bom. Ghana is a secular country. Now the number one say Ghana is secular. The question is Ghana a secular state? And the answer is yes. So we are searching busa about Ghana. Say Ghana is a secular state. The answer will be say yes. Reason the entire Ghana a secular state, a state. In a civilized communities practicing our kind of democracy, the line of religion and public conscience, no single faith is imposed on anybody, or nor is anybody punished for not towing the line. The man Ghana a secular nation ni say Ghana ha emre bia no no ahye say we Ghana ni a saa sum wei and wo say wo som saa kwa we no so fa so de sum nyame na so wansum saa kwa no so amfa saa kwa no so ansum nyame a ya betwe waso menya sure obi a no betimi aka say Ghana ye wo mra bia ti saa. That is not how Ghana practice it. Asum bi obi apɛ no obi a etimi edim. And yes, if your people say is Ghana a secular state, the answer is yes. And the reason and say Ghana indeed ye a secular state. Yenye secular state keke. Ofa your constitution article 21 of our 1992 constitution now. Article 21 heading no say general fundamental freedom. Ye fa hudi a ye wo ewo memo. Ye fa hudi a wo na kire o man pempen so ene udibre no bobra wo manum. Now for article 21 of our 1992 constitution when I kasa about general fundamental freedom or say freedom to practice any religion and to manifest such practice. O wa kwanya se esum bia opebia no betimi asom na wadi osum enhyehyeye so enti na Ghana ha se Christopher di Easter ye koye conventions ahodo ne asama holiday enkramofo so edu sala edu Eid al-Fitr no so aye chiriwia no ma hye omofa ne amom holiday Ghana agini nyina editum because ya de constitution ama ho kwa se esum bia obi apɛ no obi abetimi edi nesum so now yenhwe ade bi about the National Cathedral. Answer na National Cathedral mema ahwefo ntia sese me samohonta me nyina me yo Kristo ni mapa me ji Yesu Kristo di me de trokronkron di me de nyame agya nyame oba ne nyame hon kronkron me ji edi ma practice Christianity free me mofra brem ebesi sabre be a proud Christian. Beka cho say Ghana a Christopher na do so beka cho say population is about 70% a Christopher. By sans year 1992 constitution amakan from preamble basin Manchester Ghana is a Christian nation, and for that matter Ghana a Christopher due advantage be over other religion and as a majority be so constitution and it means we are all equal before the law. And whatever I'm going to say, I'm not going to be biased because I'm a Christian, and I'm not going to be biased towards any religion because I don't belong to that religion. I'm doing my fair and objective a discussion or analysis on this issue. Now, yenhwe National Cathedral. National Cathedral hon sensemi eba ye ade a Ghana fo bebre na atwe ho nkomo ne aka nkomo. Ni nyina se 2017 o mampeni nanado ema Ghana fo ete se o hye Nyankopon bo 2016 bira wo bo nto ase Nyankopon ma ne be ye o mampeni a obesi asol dan de ahye ne din animonyam. Eno ye no kokua mu nkomo a woni ne Nyankopon ekodiye. Yen Ghana for the social contract and another near call no. I jina so the to abama no a ye jina so ye di holding accountable. Aye MPP manifesto 2016. ABC 2020 manifesto mo de and in the social contract you catch ye in Ghana for jina so to abama no. Offer MPP manifesto 2016. A year page 23 kwesi page 25 it talks about a year infrastructure. Enyuma hodo mo ba be ye who reading now from Green Green to Grand Grand, there's nowhere Mampini Eka say National Cathedral, obesi National Cathedral, ewo honum. Nemo church nyama hodwa in terms of infrastructure, obetumi aye. When Omampini says obesi Cathedral year 2017 at debate in Ghana for Edi Hunkomo no, a Christophobi eba beke kan sembi church, oh there be enye aban sika ene de besi National Cathedral no, enti momayentu ya dwumuna. Nene yenhwe openia nimfoni edai. We Reverend Opuni Frimpong, where former General Secretary, Edema, the Christian Council of Ghana, or known and a Kana Church for Penny, Edema, a Christopher Kabum Kwa, a war memo. Now, one year near Moro, Sabro no year Juma or Class FM. Actually, train Como, a year 2017, March 2017, March 13, 2017. And this a young Como is published on the year classfmonline.com okoha obetimi hu na asma okande fa ye National Cathedral funding bra Ghana for raising concern say da bi Ghana nya Christopher kwa mind yentimi fa omani nsika nyina nkosi aso dan wo mrekwa kremofo ntimi nkwa asom abosomsofo ntimi kosomsom asema okan no say our understanding of this National Cathedral. I have had a conversation with the Minister for Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Kofi Jamasi, and my understanding is that it is the churches that are going to build this National Cathedral. In his word, government is going to facilitate, but what will go into the facilitation, as at now, we don't know. Asima openika and say, Sabro no swafo no hwe eye ahinie ahensem ene esom sensorumnyamfo Kofi Jamasi ekotena ase ena oswafo ka kire ne say National Cathedral ne de eye ade say a Christopher and sorry na ebesie na emom de aban ye ne say aban de obokwan ato ho na yatumi asi akwakoye say Toyota Ghana anase Nissan eso oba be sambo ne car wa ha na aban so me facilitate na emom ba ne cost ne bibia de a omo na bebe omo cost nyina aban just giving them the enabling environment for them to survive as investors. Sa pepepe ana openi eka kire. And this is 2017 a National Cathedral debate ni ba ye no. Sabre yera Reverend Opuni Frimpong komo twetwe kire say oswafo a nanado appointed yera Kofi Jamasika say eye Ghana sorry a Christopher sorry enebesi National Cathedral na emom enye oman ne foto. 1 otu aso a yera Duncan Williams openi a ona Action Chapel eye ne de akofare bai o campaignfo a mampeni bo omudin se omo na raise fund emfa ensi the National Cathedral ono so eka asembi na nasema okan niente asema okan o say I don't see why people should fight National Cathedral project when it is not funded by taxpayer. Yera Duncan Williams in the case was one tier city Ghana for ya near bre why ye kasa about National Cathedral because in Ghana for sika na de kwakosie na tie nsem ni bia o say General Overseer of the Action Chapel International Ministry, Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams, has reiterated his support for the construction of the National Cathedral, responding to controversy surrounding the funding of the edifice. The Archbishop noted that the building is being funded by donors from around the world. Thus, the taxpayer will not be burdened in any way regarding the project. And Tierra Duncan Williams, and come up to no, I will radio soon say. National Cathedral na yeni abre as taxpayers, there be nya aban sika na debesi was say donors. An kran sorry wo wi ase afa na nyina. Ono baji sika to be kan a 2017-2018 Tierra Duncan Williams LED delegation wo mokwa amana ne so mkwa fundraising. Ehon sensem to mo kra me atiase say National Cathedral enye o my God sika na di sie eye ankran ne sorry a Christopher ye de edi Nyankopon de Yesu Kristo die no ye na yesi National Cathedral no. Now Otwane Nsamo kan so a or say he explained in an interview on Joy FM that I am a believer and I love everything about God and the church, and Jesus said I will build my church and the gate of hell shall not prevail. And the fact of the matter is we build stadium and we build so many things for fun, and I don't see anything wrong with building a National Cathedral for the gathering of God's people to come and gather and pray and meditate and receive from God. Yera Danka Williams can say, Ghana ha ye stadium, Yakoji ani, Abansi Simiami, I would be Koji and to whom from so on say, my cry says National Cathedral. No need an energy power, Jinyakupo, Jinyakupo SMD, and basis household that no already Wakache say, National Cathedral no is not going to be funded by taxpayers' money. Now, opening Kasasemi, as I say, and especially to when it is not taxpayers' money. You know, we are soliciting money from different parts of the world anyway, and so if money is coming from elsewhere to do something like that, to glorify God and to edify Christians and the people of this country, I don't see why that should be an issue. Others may be involved for different reasons, but my reason is very clear, and it is what I have said. Yera Danka Williams Kasa Semway, October 4, 2019. It's published by BC News, gh.com. O search yabehu. And just more kind of say, Ghana for cry how saying, Cathedral no, or Mojisca from Maranina Diaba, and you are self-and including Ghana for and a Diaba, and Tinya a Bainsica in a Debabisi, or Kasa Semway 2019. Already, now Reverend Opunia Catcher 2017 say, National Cathedral no, is not going to be funded by taxpayers' money. Young friend on Tunche, Openia or Die, Dr. Paul Opoku Mensah, were Chief Executive Officer, Officer of the Cathedral. Oko National Cathedral Bejoko Musien, Openi and Ivan Sodano. Honestly, small kind. National Cathedral, 100 Ghana City donation drive, not a government initiative, Secretariat. Mobile feel to Momoka so Ghana phobia, wait me donating 100 Ghana cities every month to be now they are National Cathedral. Or catches a South for 2 no more Geno, and yet I'll buy for 2. And now buy the boss South for 2. The National Cathedral Secretariat has clarified that the appeal for funds towards the construction of the project is not an initiative of the government. And to Papaya Smokan says, Kalamojigeno, and yet a buying for 2. And so Mokwa Bruchekra Danka Williams names appeal for fun, and yet buying for 2 and the Quacosi, and yet government projects, and yet government initiative, because they are T. Abedukua or Monavia National Cathedral or Musica Seminars to see and yet a buy. Or to also say, the Chief Executive Officer of the Secretary, Dr. Paul Opoku Mensah, in an interview with City News, said the initiative, which will be launched on August 12, 2021, is only to promote the collective ownership of the cathedral. When you City FM for a church komo, and no can say, Sabre no August, and no mobile launch, yes, appeal for fund. No, Wadika Chim says, can any be there. Ochim says, so far, we have exclusively focused on the major donors, while the churches, as institutions and some individuals says they are happy to give as much as between 500 and 100,000 Ghana cedis, but there are those who tell us that they are happy to give, but how do they contribute, because they do not have the huge amount. Also, Sabra no focus on some here and you may insurance like a bit of 5,000, bit of 100,000, and no here, but Momu Sam Crankrabby per se, almost National Cathedral, no more donate, name Momu Kwamba Faswa, almost bet me a donate to Musica Cacao more, and in tea and on the side number and the bias, who bet me a Sunday 100 Ghana citizens Eddie Esiso. So one of those donors said the Secretary should do something so that those with any amount can also give to the National Cathedral construction, and that is when the proposal of this 100 Ghana Cities Club was launched, to ensure that as many Ghanaians as possible are given the opportunity to write their names in the history of the cathedral. And to say Okoba Salintin or Mutesa, a 100 Ghana Cities Club, no, Sir Obiabetimi Adoniti, now also do Diabeka Abako Sem Crat Bukwa or Motro Efa National Cathedral, as also so can be in the National Cathedral. Ray Aya Sama Openi, Dr. Paul Opoku Mensah, Rebecca Editre. And to me first time penny for me and sir, Yera Duncan Williams, our no company for me fundraising, or catch 2019. Say National Cathedral will not be funded by your state money. Yera Reverend Frimpong Opuni Frimpong. Or catch 2017 say National Cathedral no and come out new minister. Actually, and say it's not going to be funded by the government, but it's rather going to be funded by the churches. A year secretary and answer secretariat opinion down no chief executive. A year Dr. Paul Opoku Mensah. And so since Kano Mojijeno and your government initiative. So with all these three men, and almost one more communicate by say the National Cathedral is not funded or is not going to be funded by the state. Especially, I need say I buy and capture our budget in over 2021-2022 budget. It is never captured. But you share a debe. Now no krata e buy a free ayo oswafwa or kasem office of the president. Ray, I just say, I will reply, seed money for the National Cathedral of Ghana. And the Baha, Yamamu Krata, Simon Konko Jiska, assume $25 million US. I just say, what the buy a Sikanua is 142.76 million Ghana cedis. Yade Amomo, this money came from the government, the office of the president, to the Minister of Finance. It means this money is coming from state coffers. Because as far as we are concerned, Yera Ken Ofuriata as a finance minister, or Nyejuma and Farmer National Cathedral Secretariat. And for that matter, we fundraise Omuyenano and Konkoto Ghana Consolidated Fund, and I can say finance minister Nekwakuye, or Mwankasa or Makant or Mujo Musika editum. But we have who said government, I release this we assume 142 million Ghana cedis. Then found Command National Cathedral. I know Enancheng. Another one, this money was released on 29th October 2020. 29th October 2020, and it releases Seskawi. Sabres Iguan about 2020. And no seed money for the same cathedral. Another letter dated 16th October 2020, and also sa receive 25 million Ghana cedis seed money and Fankoto National Cathedral. And also it's coming from a finance minister Ken Ofuriata because social krata a Bontia, a minister for finance on an social letter Motroy, a honorable Akusia Frima or say opera chief of staff, a Troy to the honorable minister for finance, and after the chairman, board of trustee of the National Cathedral or copy or more, and Tiscano, a koi, Sicano Scope, na Asma Ken Ofuriata was please refer to the letter number SRC/DE3/296/02, dated 17th March 2022, from the Chief of Staff, Office of the President and the National Cathedral of Ghana's memo, dated 28th March 2022, on the above subject copies. 1. Authority is hereby granted to you, authority is hereby granted you to release the sum of 25 million Ghana cedis natural and west to a Rebad Limited. And Tiyera Ken Ofuriata, Krata na ben now from one penny such as discuss aqua question so far. Sika from my Ghana for 2 ma ba yenya hon krata edia dance from office of the president through the Minister of Finance. Edia koma ejumeko musi National Cathedral no 142 million 32 million so be ebetwemu. And after 25 million, local Nidaboma is over almost 200 million Ghana cedis is gone. But a catch there, Duncan Williams, Archbishop Duncan Williams, Reverend Opunifrim Pong, Dr. Paul Mensah, our Munina National Cathedral catch Ghana for since 2017, said the National Cathedral was not going to be funded by this country and as a taxpayers' money. Now, my question is say, you want Kramofo, our Ghana ha, you want Bosumsum for our Ghana ha. Yawa Christopher Bimpoa, omoye against the construction of National Cathedral with taxpayers' money. Yawa Kramofua, omo no mo hihye no momramo no, Kramofo nye adoye keke. Omado ye bi ombe bia no, omo ye adoye according to eye omo esom. Enti aye ba kra no a, de nti omo nyoma ye kese no, en spend sika, omo we do omo send sika no, ni nyina omo kon according to omo hihye mu. Nti Kramofo donation kra no, they do their donation based on their Islamic principles. Now, ye the taxpayers' money. Ghana ye secular nation. Kramofo ka ho, abosomsomfo ka ho, ye nyina ye foto, ye se emfa nkosi National Cathedral. That National Cathedral Kramoni ntimi nko Friday enkonko ye sala. Edu Friday na kwakubu nsam ko na so ne so a ontimi nko ho traditionalists, they can't go to the National Cathedral to worship. Meanwhile, the nana kwakubu nsam tax AC Cathedral. Meanwhile, the Kramofo tax AC Cathedral. Meanwhile, this cathedral yes national, but national po a Christopher na yesi ede ama omo. Meanwhile, we have not built anything for Muslims, and Kramofo is omo national mosque and omo si wakawudi Kaukudi Fefefe. It was sponsored by Turkish government. And your government of Ghana. And a sponsor that the construction of a national mosque. Jansu to Ghana said Christopher and your door saw over 30.8 million a year Ghanaians. No, a Christopher is about 70%. Timokate say, yeah, Christopher and EBC. But then we are releasing taxpayers' money into the construction of National Cathedral. I knew say was statutory payment who do go on yen to me uncle. So the question I be say, God is just. Onyankopon ya nokwafo, Onyankopon mpa sisie. God is a just God. Onye sisifo. Nyankopon epe nokre. Nyankopon di nokre. O kan Bible no a David ye na adwen se ko besi aso da wantumi ansi de nte wantumi ansi de kwana ko kan Bible no. Solomon ne besi ye. Solomon esie ne sabre Israel ya henie na wodie enye democracy. Ba Ghana de democracy. Bibia democracy. Oba Ghana hasia sabre Israel mamno mu nyina meka so mu nyina nyame baako ena no mo esom ba oba Ghana hasia ye wo nkramofo ye wa Christofo ye wo Buddhists ye wo other esoma hudo bebre all of them any tua tax ene this kan koto man futuo mu enti adenti ne ya Christofo yesum nyame no kremu yakopon se ensum no kremu no hunhum mu na yesie di no kra ne pese se nyame ani monyam no ye bekwa kofa taxpayers money unbelievers money to build the National Cathedral. We are building the National Cathedral in the glory or to honor God. Meanwhile, we are using unbelievers, people who don't believe in Christianity, those people who don't believe in Jesus Christ, those who don't believe in the Bible, those who don't believe in the National Cathedral. We are using their money to build the National Cathedral. The National Cathedral near holy. Why is it not captured in the 2021-2022 budget? Why? Over budget now ready. There's nowhere all this money. Baya dozi and as we wadoli dia command National Cathedral construction. There's nowhere ya capture say we are using taxpayers' money and I say the SESCO ya capture in the budget. We've not captured anything. But we are paying. Now Ghana, we should be grateful because within National Cathedral, no, at least Yahoo National Chief Imam or no ankasa krako donate 100,000 Ghana cedis the boy National Cathedral say any infancy. But the question was here when say, is it fair see be use taxpayers' money, including unbelievers, sika edikwa the National Cathedral? So Yera Archbishop Duncan Williams, who the church Ghana for when you were telling Ghanaians in 2019, say you don't understand why we Ghanaians we are talking so much, we are shouting so much because the National Cathedral was not going to be funded by taxpayers' money. So Yera Duncan Williams, you lied to us, right? One kind of crown fan today. Reverend Opuni Frimpong, Mona Mudi Christosumu, who catch 2017 sent commanding minister Kochi and say the National Cathedral was going to be funded by churches and not the taxpayers' money. And then how far? A year Dr. Opoku Mensah. Our secretary, who catch say all the donation moyano and your government initiative, name Moyamuankasa, and ne Yamusia the taxpayers' money, a whooping of over 200 million Ghana cedis, and the Kwakusi Cathedral, and the Cathedral na yesi they say Yankupo and Diani Munyamono. Bible mu. Obian won't see Yankum Pesa any Pacron craft for the. So won't here. Unbelievers, God does not recognize unbelievers' sacrifice. Cain, ekum ni nua Abel. Ede na Yankopon ye no. God does not recognize. Empo uche obi ade na ya memenfia. Yankopon se sa achede no kura no. Enhira enim. Ghanaians are complaining about e-levy. Ghanaians are complaining about numerous taxes ayetua. Because Ghanaians are suffering. And Ghanaians are not ready to commit their taxpayers' money to the construction of National Cathedral. But because the president said and a personal wish, the personal pledge that he made to God, saying Yankupo money be president, Obesi Cathedral, the government is using their power to use taxpayers' money to construct the National Cathedral. Meanwhile, Ghana is not a Christian nation. Ghana is a secular country. And Cramofo so national mosque, they didn't use taxpayers' money So I don't think Christopher use taxpayers' money to construct National Cathedral. You ever catch us say we are building to honor God? Why? Yenne senkramophobia sorry anase adasom fufuro bi sorry no mka say da bi abai untimi fesika Jehovah Witness for no mka sorry a what are you going to say? The government deceived Ghanaians by telling Ghanaians said National Cathedral was not going to be funded by a state fund. And what is the state? The truth of the matter, and it's a Ghana, we have spent over 200 million Ghana cedis on National Cathedral as we speak. And we are going to spend more. And to a Christopher, I work Ghana, I say 70%, 30 at home. How come you were not able to raise money to build National Cathedral? How come? Yera Danka Williams, how come? Mokwa Brochese Mokoji Jiskaban, how much did you send Amunyae? All these funds raised Amuye, and how come the whole world, those who are soliciting money from a year across the globe? And how come? So how come you are committing taxpayers' money to this? This is my question. I'm a Christian. I believe in Christianity. God is just. God does not recognize unbelievers' sacrifice. Yes, God does not recognize unbelievers' sacrifice. Say a Christopher say God will not be pleased. Say be you unbelievers. Taxes to build National Cathedral. He did this among the captain of the dress ship.